Hey guys, today is Tuesday, May 4th, and we just got back from a little play date with our friends up the street, and I thought today would be a great day. It's beautiful and sunny out, and so I thought I would show you everything that has kind of gone on in our backyard garden in the last month. So, oh, this is Spider-Man. Nice. You gonna show him? That is super cool. We got that for his birthday yesterday. So I am going to flip this camera around and I will show you everything that we have gotten done. So over here are all my starts that I have left that I haven't put in the ground. So I'm going to start with the tomatoes. They're a little dry right now. They've been out in the sun for a while, and I'm going to water and fertilize them today with this fertilizer. When you're fertilizing starts, you want to really dilute it so that you don't burn the plant. And so I thought I'd give a little update on how these tomatoes are doing. I think I talked about in my last video, garden update, that I did not use a heat mat or lights. And yeah, they've done really great. Some of them are a little small compared to the others, but I'll give them a couple more weeks and see how they do. Otherwise, I'm really happy with how they've turned out. I have a total of 20 plants made up of chef's blend, beefsteak, and a few large Romas. And then over here, I haven't gotten these in the ground yet. They're ready to be transplanted. I just haven't had the time to do it. I'm hoping tomorrow I can weed the cucumber bed and put these in the ground. These are all lemon or burpless cucumbers, and then I also have 2 butternut squash, one here and one here. They are needing to be watered. They're a little drippy. And then last night, Michael brought home this mint plant. It's a pineapple mint, and I'm going to put this in our little mint bed that we have with our other 2 varieties. I have my 2 cantaloupe starts. I'm going to wait to plant those in the ground until it gets a little bit warmer out. And then these right here are my second round of snap peas and green beans. I also have some basil and some Shasta daisies. I did plant a few more zucchini just in case, and they're just starting to pop up right here and here. I have some dill, and then all of these are sunflowers, a couple different varieties that Michael picked up for me to start. And then over here are some flowers, and at the time I thought, oh, I don't need to label them, I will remember, and I've forgotten. So it's some sort of flower seed mix. So yeah, we'll see what they turn out to be. So over here are my green beans that I planted exactly a week ago, and I made a video on this. They seem to be doing really well. They do have a little bit of sun damage, probably because they were in shock a wee bit from being planted in the ground, but there's been a lot of new growth, and so I think they're gonna do just fine. Okay, I don't know if you can see me very good. It's really sunny out, but we're over here at the pea trellis. In the last video that I did about gardening, I had just put the 1 string of yarn, and then 2 days ago I actually came out and added a second row. These were getting pretty tall, and already they've started wrapping their twirlies around. So I feel like these peas are doing really great. There's peas on the other side and they're doing great as well. I had to add an extra string of yarn to them. So I feel like these are doing really good. I'm really excited to see how this looks in a couple of months when it's grown up the trellis. So I'm really excited with this addition to the garden. This is probably the thing that I'm most excited for right now, which is our strawberry patch. It looks amazing. We are gonna get so many strawberries off of it this year. Last year, I believe I got right around 10 pounds, and that was just the ones that I was able to weigh. There was plenty of strawberries that we ate right off the vine. So I definitely need to get in here and do a little bit of weeding, but other than that, they look really great. I wanted to share something kind of interesting about fresh eggs. And maybe you already know this if you were raised, owning chickens, or if you own chickens now. A fresh egg like this, you can actually leave on the counter unrefrigerated long as you don't wash it. They have a natural bloom is what it's called. It's kind of like a, what's the right word? A film over the egg that keeps them protected from getting bacteria into the shell. And so yeah, I've had friends come over and see the eggs on the counter, and they're kind of interested on why they're not in the refrigerator, and that is the reason why, is you don't have to refrigerate fresh eggs long as you don't wash them. Over here besides the hot tub and our herb box is where I started my potatoes. Now I will link the video in the description box below of the video of me putting together the feed sack potato bags. So far they've done really good. I was worried that I wasn't going to put enough drainage holes in them, but they've been rained on and they look to be fine. So I'll link that video in the description box below, and then let me flip this camera around and I'll show you how they're doing. Okay, over here I have my 4 bags of potatoes. These were all store-bought potatoes that had started growing eyes, and we put them in the ground. Well, in these bags. And pretty much the whole point is, as they grow bigger, you hill them, which just means putting straw or dirt on them, and then roll the sides of the bags up. This was a good alternative for us because I just didn't know where I wanted to put potatoes in the ground at, and I had these bags already. So as you can see, they're all starting to, oops, my camera, all starting to get leaves popped up, and I'm really excited to see how they do. Over here, I decided this year to plant my zucchinis here. This is the first time that they will be over here, and so far they already look better than they did last year. It's been a week since I've planted them, and as you can see here, I did have a problem with the birds coming in and eating some of the leaves. I just put some of this flashing up on these sticks in hopes that it would keep the birds away. So I have a few plants that are untouched. I did space them pretty close, so I will probably take out this plant and this plant if they don't do well or if they're too crowded. And then I also have this plant over here that I just put over because I didn't have any more room, and it's the best one out of all of them. So I think that it's the perfect amount of sun and shade. Hey guys, it is actually the next day. I went to edit the video this morning and realized I didn't film an outro for yesterday's video. So I just wanted to hop on really quick and say thank you guys for watching and subscribing and liking. It really does mean a lot to me, and I really hope that these videos are helpful for you guys. So thank you for tagging along, and I'll see you on the next one.